Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium, or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Today, the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration continues, and we've got a great one for you. Between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Well, this weather is not cooperating as we're set to go. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Trevor Etienne to return this.
Trevor Etienne on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Ready up?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Ready. 33, black shot. Ready?
Straight to the air here, it's Young. Pulled in by Tommy Trumbull. And he'll get this up to the 18-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Young working from the gun. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on, set, huh?
Shotgun snap now to Young. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here.
Here we go, set. 52, rail, yellow.
4th down. Here's Young. Downfield. He's got McMillan. And he's going to be down by contact. So now our attention turns to the flag on the play. So in a bizarre decision, the penalty-aided conversion is going to stand, Brock. The defense choosing to decline the call.
I'm looking at your face. I'm looking at the tens of thousands of faces in the stadium.
Yes.
I'm looking at the officials' faces. And I think we all have the same face. It is one of just complete shock.
They'll run here following the penalty. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Blue striker.
Out of the gun, Young. On the move, headed right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yeah.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
Okay, ready?
Play number 7 on this drive, and they need 7 here on 3rd down.
Drill. Let's go now. Cut.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Teterola McMillan that time. And now a 4th down, staring right at him.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Set hut. 10 black. You yellow. White. White. Ready.
Fourth down, Young. And it's a turnover to begin their game. That's incomplete on fourth, and it's going to go over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. First and 10.
Ready. Blue 60. Moving hot.
Stafford to the air to start us off. Has him on the quick hitter. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Rams have the first down.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
59.
First down throw here for Stafford. And he will score. Touchdown, L.A. The Rams don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN.
ETN on the return. The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Young looking to throw. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league. Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. It only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. Now I'm hungry.
Ready. Ready.
First down. Young. Taking a deep shot here. That's cut at the 25. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers put it to a low point on the scoreboard. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Good field position for the Rams as they get ready. 1st and 10.
Lady.
In motion left is Atwell. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. Down to the 10. He goes the distance. Touchdown, LA. The Rams take the lead on the first play of the drive. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Rams take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he spins right by him. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Set. Ready. Set.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he stops quickly here. 2 yards on the play. We've got 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 26. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Okay, ready?
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Ready?
On the option, it's Dowdle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
He was taken down.
Sometimes just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Blaster. 6. Ready.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Filling on the slant. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. They gained 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. It's caught left side by Hill. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
White. Set. Hut.
Play action now. Young. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To the air, yet again. Young. Pass complete. Screenplay. And this is going to go in the wrong direction. He loses just about the amount of yards they needed to get there. It's going to be 4th down. And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
6. Mega. Let's go. Ready.
They're going for it. Young. Into the hands of Leggett. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty hurts them, but they are still going for it here on 4th down.
Ready. Smash. Red. Yellow. 22. Set.
Sticking to the air, it's Young. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Coming in the goal line. And what a big play that was on 1st down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long.
Look, and middle. Like 7. 32. 59. Hey, give me radar.
Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Nakua nabs this one along the sideline. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
6 yards.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
He's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. It'll be a gain of 5, and they've got 2nd and goal now from the 3.
Brings up 2nd and
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Here's another for him. And this is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
From the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal.
53. Ready, go 20.
Stafford from the gun. He's got it. That is an LA touchdown. The Rams take a 13-point lead. It's a Blake Corum touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams double their lead to 14.
Panthers 7.
Here's Evans set to kick this away. On the return, this is ETN. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Trevor ETN on the return. The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Okay, ready?
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10.
Ready.
Young working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Now here he goes. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
This is Downer on 2nd down. Good pickup, but he's denied that 1st down. The stop comes at the 32-yard line.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
52, yellow.
On 3rd and 1, here's Young. Finds his back complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this crowd moving.
Chased out to his right. Running right side by McMillan. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Set, hut. Fight, yellow, 20, black, sharp. Ready?
From the pistol, it's Young. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Rams take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice return. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Set.
Stafford now on 1st down. Dialing up a receiver screen. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
So many times, Kate, when I see these receiver screens, I think punt return. It's like a punt return. On punt return, it's all about those blocks. The returner's got to catch it, and he's got to feel those blockers in front of him. It's no different.
He is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Trey McBride, the touchdown. that one right down the middle. And the Rams stretch their lead to 21. Here's Evans set to kick this away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 30-yard line.
So it looks like it'll be second and maybe a yard as we come back, Brock, from our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium, though. Stick around. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Shotgun give now to Dowell. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
First down.
Fly through.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Young. McMillan hauls it in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard
Let's go.
line.
Out of the gun, Young. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be third and long.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Taken in by Hill, right side. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Working quickly here.
Watch out, man. 52. Ready.
And going play action. Young. This interception is also dropped, but they're still going to take possession as the incomplete pass forces a turnover on downs here.
It's a turnover.
Do you think maybe, just maybe, there's a chance of having too much confidence offensively? That's not a spot you want to see a team going for it on fourth down. And now puts their defense right on the hook to try and pick them up after that miscue on fourth.
First and 10. Here's Stafford. It's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
A gain of 31 yards. First down.
From the red zone now. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Double right. 250.
Shotgun snap to Sanford. That's complete. Naku on the left side. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
A gain of 9.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance. We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, because this one goes for a touchback.
Ready, break.
Here's the final play of our first half.
Ready.
He's back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. Xavier Smith bringing this back. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Rams ready for this one. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. 280. Omaha.
They'll start on the ground. Coro. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
32-yard line.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Easy. 180. Hey. Pretty hot.
Corum again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready. 180. Monday.
Putting a receiver in motion.
Pretty hot.
Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's good.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Rams.
From the gun, a carry by Corum. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Set. Get a 20. Hey, 50.
Second down run by Corum. Moving into enemy territory. And he's going to squeeze about 8 yards on an outrun block. That brings up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Hey, set. 20. Middle.
On 3rd and 2, Stafford. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Well, apparently a little too long to run the field goal unit out. The offense staying put to go for it.
260. Zebra.
Stafford gonna go on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
Set. Hey, red. Pretty hot.
On 1st down, here's Stafford. Down he goes. The Panthers got him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Kate, I've seen a 1-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions get more depth, but a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Back to throw. Here's Stafford. Sends this to the end zone. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Devontae Adams, the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Here's Evans set to kick this away. This one's going to bounce into the end zone and will end as a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Fight. 97. Six. Never. Set.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Striker. 3-3.
Now it's Young. He rolls to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be third down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Black Ultra. Green Jack. Set.
Third and long, Young. So the heave knocked away from the intended target. That brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Green. Ready. 33. Yellow. Slice blue. Ready?
They're going for it, Young. It's a big strike to him. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They come through massive gain there on fourth down, give him 24 yards, and most importantly, that first down.
Set. Ready. Set.
Again, it's Young. Buying some time right. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Starting right side by McMillan. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line.
A gain of 2. Brings up second
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Set. Flash. Yellow. White. White. Ready.
To the air yet again. Young. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Xavier Leggett, the target on that throw. So they're left facing third and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
14 yards.
Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Panthers first. You've set it down for him from the 31.
Here we ready.
On play action, here's Young. Flushed out of the pocket. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
It's a gain of 8.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Panthers football as they stare down a huge deficit to begin the 4th.
Okay,
They'll
right.
come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 52 blue. Set.
Working inside the red zone. He's got him. That's McMillan. Great coverage all the way to the sideline. They're on him to end that quick pass before he can get vertical.
Claws red.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Second and 13.
Let's go.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out.
On the set.
Got to find a completion right there.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Set. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. That is caught. Hits McMillan again. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Green jack.
It's fourth down.
Jack, cut.
Desperation time here. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Xavier Legette with the touchdown. Fitzgerald up and good on the PAT. And the Panthers get it back to a full 3 possessions now, 24 points.
14.
Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. The Panthers say they have it, and the refs agree. Panther football.
On the double.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Down. Fury. Yellow. Yellow. Ready?
Now Young. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Dude, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Young working from the gun. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. You got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing them. So this is going to be second down and long following the holding flag.
52. Come on, six. Mega. Ready?
Out of the gun, Young. It's caught left side by Hill. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and you're taking that short completion.
We got the football block, but not the first. That stopped just shy of the marker. Fourth down.
Brings up fourth down and 1.
Slide blue.
Fourth down. Pass coming. Into the hands of Legette. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Completed to his running back. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
97.
First
Steal.
and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Young again. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. When you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Red 50, green. Drill green. Hut.
Second and 10 now. Young's going to try again. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That was Taro McMillan he was looking for. And things look tougher now with third and long.
Third down.
Black
10
ultra.
yards to go.
Ready?
Third and long. They're going to throw. And he scores. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers putting up points in a game decided.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
Here's Young to the line now. His guys going for two.
The Panthers.
All right, they're going to throw for it. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's in for two, so don't let him off just yet. I know the chances are slim, but still a small one in this two-possession game. They recognize the situation they're in now. After that score, they're going to try to get it right back. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line. Well, kind of feels like we're starting to get to that point, Brock.
And what point is that, Kate?
You know, the bold point of the game where you have to try something bold could end up becoming a play that finally sinks them, though.
Yeah, it's time for desperation. Without a defensive stop here, it's really hard to lay out the scenarios for much success. Every second matters now when you don't come up with that onside kick.
1st and 10. Here's Stafford. Complete to his running back. This is Jarquez Hunter. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
To the right, 22. Right, 70.
And send a receiver left. Working from the gun. Here's Stafford. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down at the 30. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and the quarterback will find you again.
From the gun, a give to Hunter. This time they've got him. He can't break another tackle. He will go down behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Give to Corum from the gun. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
First down, and they go right back to it. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? So you can only get back to the line with defense all over this one. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 280. Monday. White.
Slot man's in motion right. Stafford from the gun. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by the Ole Miss rookie. And the Panthers have some new life in the 4th. Oh, man, Brock. They decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
3-3.
Back to throw. Here's Young. Finds him over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right on the 32-yard line. Panthers moving quickly, trying to get set at the line.
First down.
It's Young. The throw here on first. Escapes the pocket. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Headed out right. For the sideline, and he's got Leggett. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Trying to push deep downfield. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Blue striker.
Desperation time here on fourth. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the fourth. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
They're going to run on first down with Cora. And he manages to find a little traction on that Soach field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Ready.
They'll stick with Cora. And he has the first down for the Rams, and partner, that should be all they need to now coast to this win.
It's a gain of 8.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. That played good for, looks like about 6. 2nd down upcoming.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Ready.
On the handoff, it's Corum. And they're going to have 1st and goal after he picked up a nice chunk there.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and goal, Rams.
So it's the Rams who take this one on the road. Brock, I know you know this firsthand. All the way across the country. Feels like you're playing in the morning. You played in a lot of these. That is not an easy thing to do, what they just did.
And you know what, Kate? You look back, even like the Niners of the 80s, those really good teams, they struggled in these 10